Think these bean burgers are hard to make? Trust me, this easy recipe will change everything in just a few minutes. Smash it, mix it, and shape them into perfect patties. Now, let's get that beautiful golden sear in the pan. Look at that sizzle. Melting that cheese is pure satisfaction, perfectly cooked and ready to serve. We're prepping some fresh veggie sides, season them well, and get them ready for a perfect crunch. Now for the best part, assembling this masterpiece: creamy sauce, juicy patty, fresh bun, simply irresistible. A quick touch of ketchup and some fresh fruit to finish. Who else is craving this right now? Let me know in the comments. Tired of the same old dinner? This 5-minute comforting meal will change your kitchen game forever. Let's get this pasta boiling. Just look at that perfect tender texture. It is so simple but tastes like home. Now for the secret to a perfect grilled cheese. Layer it up. Extra cheese makes everything better, right? Listen to that sizzle. Toasting it in real butter is the only way to get that ultimate golden crunch. Check out that melt, crispy, buttery, and cheesy goodness. Let's add some fresh banana on the side. All plated up, warm soup, and the perfect grilled cheese for a happy family lunch. Have you tried this combo? Let me know in the comments. You'll never guess how to make these addictive Guatemalan garnachas. They're crispy, loaded with flavor, and totally restaurant level. First, let's prep the base. Get that fresh beef, onions, and tomatoes in a pot. Boil it, shred it until it is perfectly tender, and pulse it in the processor for the perfect texture. Now for the crunch, we're mixing in crisp cabbage, carrots, onions, and zesty green peppers. Sauté these with aromatic garlic and bay leaves until they smell absolutely amazing. Fold in the cabbage and carrots. Pour in a touch of broth to let the flavors meld. While that simmers, blend these fresh tomatoes and spices into a vibrant, silky red sauce. Time for the dough mix. Knead and form these little patties. Pan fry them until they're golden brown and crispy on both sides. Carefully hollow them out, keeping that center fluffy. Top it all off with your hearty beef, that punchy red sauce, and plenty of cheese. Don't forget the pickled slaw. Seriously, look at this. Would you give this a try? Let me know in the comments. You'll never guess how simple it is to make this mouth-watering Guatemalan chuco at home. First, season your fresh beef and sausages generously. Trust me, it is all about that spice blend. Slice them up and get those beauties onto a hot grill. Look at that, perfect char and smokiness. Now toast the herb bread until golden. Then slice the juicy grilled meat into thick, perfect bites. Spread that creamy avocado base, stack on the meat, and layer with fresh, crunchy veggies. Drizzle on the final sauces for the ultimate bite. Have you ever tried a chucos? Tell me in the comments. Everyone thinks pizza needs dough, but wait until you try this guilt-free eggplant hack. Slice them thick, salt them up, and let them rest to draw out the excess moisture. This is the secret to perfect texture. Arrange them neatly on your tray and get that oven ready at 400 degrees. Let's get cooking. Spread that rich tomato sauce, add your favorite seasonings, and pile on the mozzarella cheese. The cheesier, the better. A sprinkle of cheddar on top for that golden crust. Into the oven it goes. Look at that bubbly goodness, plated up with fresh berries and bananas for the ultimate healthy brunch. Have you tried this recipe? Let me know in the comments. Ever wondered the secret behind perfectly layered textures? Chefs will never tell you this easy kitchen hack. Watch closely as the liquid infuses. The sizzle and the bubbles mean flavor is locked in. Using this special tool keeps everything perfectly aligned. Look at that, satisfying precision. Time for the magic. We're folding in fresh fish roe. Trust me, the creamy texture is out of this world. Pressing it down to get that signature shape. It needs to be firm, compact, and absolutely beautiful. Just look at these colors. From fish roe to vibrant greens, these tamagoyaki rolls are pure perfection. Whether for lunch or a quick snack, which flavor would you grab first? Let me know in the comments. Everyone thinks this dessert is hard to make, but it only needs 3 ingredients. Trust me, you'll be obsessed. Dump in those marshmallows, keep stirring until it turns into this gooey, golden, stretchy dream. Time for the magic touch. Fold in that powder and watch it become silky smooth. Now toss in those juicy red strawberries. Here comes the crunch. Loaded with Oreos and knead everything together until it is perfectly combined. Look at those layers. Just slice them into neat little bites. So crispy and satisfying. Just look at that, the ultimate treat. Have you ever tried this recipe? Let me know in the comments. Ever wondered why these Japanese green mochi are so insanely chewy? The secret is in the prep. Let's find out. First, we get that fresh, steamed, sticky rice straight out of the hot, misty steamer. Into the mixer it goes. Now for the magic, we pound the rice into a perfectly smooth, elastic dough, adding just the right touch of ingredients. It's all about consistency. Once it's perfectly smooth, our machine crafts these beautiful uniform bites in seconds. Just look at those. Soft, powdery, and fresh off the belt. Our team works hard to pack them up with care. Look at that stretch. Soft, chewy, and purely addictive. Have you ever tried authentic kusamochi? Let me know below. Tired of the same old dinner? This 5-minute secret fried rice is a total game changer for busy moms. Slice the spam into tiny cubes, drop them in the pan, and watch them sizzle to crispy perfection. Keep them moving. Then, prep your fresh carrots and onions. The crunch adds a whole new level. Toss those veggies in with a splash of soy sauce. Smells absolutely amazing. Pour in the eggs. Then bring it all together in the big pot with the steaming rice. Mix it fast. Get every grain coated and golden. Look at that color. Simple, hot, and so satisfying. Seriously, you guys have to try this. What would you add to yours? You won't believe how addictive this street-style esquites is. It is the ultimate snack you need to try right now. First, let's prep our fresh corn. Slice those kernels right off the cob. It is so satisfying. Toss the kernels into boiling water. Let them cook until perfectly tender and sweet. Time to assemble a base of corn, a swirl of mayo, and then the secret crushed spicy chips for that serious crunch. Drizzle on that gooey cheese sauce. Add another layer of corn, more cheese, and a sprinkle of spice for the kick. Finish it with a lime wedge. Look at that masterpiece. Have you tried this recipe? Let me know in the comments. Everyone thinks red velvet is hard to make, but wait until you see these gorgeous rolls. Just look at those perfect swirls. Let's start by whisking our liquid base and a pinch of yeast. Crack in those eggs and mix it well. Now, fold in the flour until it forms a beautiful, vibrant red dough. Get that dough ready, then whip up this rich, buttery brown sugar filling until it is silky smooth. Spread it thick, cut into even strips, and roll them up tight. Into the tray they go. Slather on that dreamy cream cheese frosting. Who wants a bite? Let me know in the comments.